Kempire is brought to you by DMV. The Kempire After Dark live experience is returning after a sold-out show and an amazing tour across this country. And we're coming back to the DMV, Washington, D.C., specifically on Friday, January 24th. As you've seen with the recent Karen news, we're going to be talking about that and so much more. And I ask all of you to bring the tea that you know, because I know the DMV is small and you guys know a lot. And nothing comes out of the Kempire After Dark live experience. What happens there stays there. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you know, and I'm sure you're looking forward to hear what I found out. Get your tickets today for the Kempire After Dark live experience at Union Stage on Friday, January 24th. And then right after that, New York City. We're coming back to New York City for Black History Month on Friday, February 21st at the Green Room 42. So excited to bring our hot topics and housewives conversation and so much more at the Green Room 42 on Friday, February 21st. More details on that, but don't forget, there is a live stream option only for the New York City show. So if you are international, or if you're around the country, or if you just can't make it, get your ticket today for the live stream link. All that information will be available in the description. I see you all very soon. You're listening to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Network. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. I know normally we do not go live on a Saturday night, and trust me, when I have a relationship, I won't be. But I did see the clip that came out earlier today in regards to an interview. As you know, we reported to you that Letitia Scott alleged that there was more said during that whole field day from a couple of weeks ago, a couple of episodes ago. And she revealed that Marsau revealed a lot of names. She also alleged that Martell liked to be with, quote, boys. I don't think she meant minors. I think she meant like other men back in the day. And apparently Marsau in that scene mentioned people's names. So after that interview, Martell says he has receipts. Remember, he ran to the car to get receipts and came back with nothing. Well, now apparently Martell and his paramour, a.k.a. Coleslaw, a.k.a. Baby's mama, a.k.a. Mistress, have done a interview. They are Oprah and Gayle. Which one is Gayle? I'm assuming Martell. Oprah and Gayle decided to do an exclusive interview with Marsau's alleged mistress. And unfortunately for you, I listened to it already, and now I have to listen to it again. But I know you guys, I'm kind of glad that I watched it. If it's true. Again, everything in this video, I just want to give a warning because I know some of you watch my channel because I don't cuss. I don't, get very explicit. This is not that type of video. So I'm already warning you guys to remove the children. If you are offended by cussing and derogatory languages, or you've been triggered, or you might be triggered because your man or woman cheated on you. Oh, let me just tell you, we have the mistress conference in this video. It's the mistress conducting an interview with another mistress and then asking for advice. And look, I didn't tell you that this was going to be one of our top videos, okay? I'm just warning you, there's explicit language, there's a lot. But I'm kind of glad that I watched it because I also watched Love and Marriage Huntsville in regards to Maurice and the lipstick situation. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But she makes allegations. This woman makes allegations against Maurice as well in this video. And at first, I'll say this before we watch the video together. At first, I was sort of like, why is Ariane even involved? In that field day episode, you weren't really even mentioned. Why are you coming for Marsau? Like, why are you so invested? Well, I happened to see a little bit, oh, Lord, please pray for me. I happened to see a little bit of Martell's Instagram Live. So basically, Martell told Ariane that Marsau said some degrading or derogatory things about her. So Ariane, you don't even know if this is even true because we saw from last week's episode that Martell was texting Melody, trying to get Melody on his side. But you see what he does. He takes women that are in his life because he's weak, inarticulate, and can't fight for himself or pass the builder's license test. So he uses women to do his dirty work. But this is not about Martell. Okay? This is not about Martell. But I'm noticing a pattern with Martell. Okay? So you saw what he tried to do with Melody. He's not supposed to be texting Melody without it being about the children. He's texting Melody, oh, they were saying some degrading things about you. And apparently he said the same thing to Coleslaw. So Coleslaw was more than willing, and I'm not surprised, more than willing to do his dirty work. He probably doesn't even know how to upload a video to YouTube. So he's like, let's use your YouTube channel. He don't even know how to do that for himself. So Martell decided to upload this interview. I use that loosely as someone that interviews people and have interviewed hundreds of people over the years. They decided to do an interview with the mistress, allegedly. Look, I've said this before. I don't necessarily believe that Marsau Scott is innocent, but we also know that Martell Holt has a pattern of lying. Even when you don't need to lie, Martell Holt has a pattern of lying. However, there's an interesting part in regards to Maurice that's mentioned that now has kind of changed my mind about what we will talk about tomorrow in regards to tonight's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh, no, I'm not talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville's episode tonight. We'll talk about that tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, okay? So make sure you subscribe if you're not already. All right, shout out to everyone that's in the chat. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like the video. It's easy and it's free. Shout out to everyone watching on TikTok and those of you watching on Twitch and Twitter. So I'm willing to own it. I tweeted before when I saw the clip of this interview, I said, I don't know if I have the capacity to watch a Martell Holt interview because I feel like it's like his dumbness might wipe off on me. I didn't say it like that, but I'm telling you, you like that now. Luckily for Martell, he had his paramour, his mistress, his baby's mama, do most of the talking. However, I forgot. Remember a couple of years ago, we did that Tasha K interview that she did with Tasha K. And I said, oh, yeah, she's less than smart. Literally, the thumbnail that I did on that interview, it said less than smart. So I'm not completely surprised, but she hasn't been on my radar in a very long time. And after listening to her conduct this interview like she's Oprah, I'm like, girl. But okay, enough talking from me. It's not a long interview. It's like 38 minutes. All right. I will remind the folks that are watching the video, we're doing this under the fair use law as we analyze and break down. I will be stopping and going. If you don't like that, go somewhere. This is my channel. Okay. I also have to react to certain things that are said in this interview. So let's get into this. All right. Sidebar. Remember when we talked about this possible interview happening, the word on the street that Tasha K was the one giving the information. So the fact that Tasha K did not move forward with it says to me maybe there was, if Tasha K kept her hands off of it, that says a lot. Doesn't it? If Tasha K was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do this. And they had to go do it on Ariane's YouTube channel, that says a lot. All right, let's get into this. But before we get into this, guys, don't forget, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to like the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and hit your notification bell so you don't miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. And as always, don't forget the Kempire After Dark live experience. If you want to see a show like this, but more explicit, we're able to say the things. Okay, I can't promise that we'll talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville unless you want me to. We're coming to Washington, D.C. on Friday, January 24th. It's literally almost a month away. I'm coming back to Washington, D.C. Let's sell out that show. We already sold out premiere seating. We have some general admission and meet and greets still available. Ticket information is available in the description. But if you're in New York City, or will be in New York City, come to our live experience here in New York City on Friday, February 21st for Black History Month. And there is a live stream option for that show. That is a separate link. All that information will be available in the description. All right. Are we ready? All right. Kisco says I'm still on Oprah. Did I lie? Wait till you see the interview. Wait till you see the interview. Then you'll understand what I mean. Okay? Wait, Chi-Town says Tasha K. Did she produce it? Oh, Lord. Are you lying to me, Chi-Town girl? Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. Let me get into this interview. Okay.
What's up, y'all? This is Martell Holt.
It's your girl, Ariane Curry.
The Scots Ask.
And we deliver. Let's get into it.
Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't do that without Maurice. Maurice is always there. That was my first time having a dick in my mouth and a dick in my coochie.
Kinky enough is brother to brother, Martell. You don't think?
I didn't know that he had a way. He threatened me. He said, if you tell a wife, I'm going to come and kill you.
Today we are sitting here with the beautiful Chantel. How are you doing? In the flesh. The receipt that you all were asking for. How are you doing today?
I'm absolutely fucking amazing, girl.
All right.
That's that Inez one.
That's that Inez. Okay. So Chantel, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How old are you?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm 31. I'm a Leo. Been living in Atlanta for the past 2 years. And yeah, just enjoying life right now.
Okay. I love that for you. So I'm under the understanding that you got a little bit of information for me. So I'm here to get into it. So you know Marsau.
Mm-hmm.
How well do you know Marsau?
Very well.
Okay. When did y'all meet?
Girl.
Where did y'all meet?
We met in a...
Pause. You know we're body language experts, right? So anytime, the fact is, when you're asked the question and there's that pause and there's like, well, what do you have to think about? Answer the question. Also pay attention to her body language. For those that are watching on TikTok, we're live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and on Facebook. Okay, the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. All right. Hey, Justin. Justin says she looks like Natalie Nunn.
A local bar.
Okay.
In
Huntsville.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Okay.
And let's just say, since we met, we got to know each other very fast.
Very fast.
Very fast.
So what is your meaning when you say we got to know each other?
We hung out, we talked some shit, and then,
Yeah.
you know, the
What?
energy be good. So
Yeah. Also, y'all kind of...
So that day that y'all met, y'all hung out that day? Oh, so did he approach you or did you approach him? Like, did you think he was
Me.
He approached you?
Yeah.
Okay. So the same day you met him, y'all.
Not the same day, maybe like the next day.
Okay.
Like, we met at night, we met at a local bar, so he had to get home, I guess. I don't know, but I had to go home too, so we were just hanging out. The next day, we went out.
Were both y'all in a relationship at that time?
I'm not sure I understand what he had going on at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm completely single,
Okay.
living life, and I'm thinking this could be him.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
So you was looking for a relationship. You were looking for marriage. You was looking to have some kids with somebody. All that good stuff.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I thought that,
He was giving those type of vibes.
yeah, like, we was vibing so good. I really, really enjoyed the time that we spent. Like, he made me feel good. He was
Really?
handsome.
So within 24 hours, y'all seen each other again.
He was handsome.
Martell, hush.
I'm so.
I'm
Hush.
not,
If that's why she feels.
No, I'm just asking. I just had them double taking.
well, he acted to me now, but he was fine then, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you know,
So you don't think he's handsome now?
you know,
No, he's a little smoother now than he was then because.
ain't that smooth about the man.
Ain't nothing.
He just know how to talk good.
Oh, you got
You see how Martell, like, he's a little smoother. Martell, were you like that? You like how he is now, Martell?
healthy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's see.
So that really won you over.
Yeah.
Was the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So within 24 hours of you meeting him, y'all seen each other again. Okay.
He went in for the key.
So where did y'all see each other the next time?
And his business,
What business?
I can't remember the name. I think it's like Credit something, but it's right off of university. He has his own business.
Pretty
And
Credit One. First of all, I feel like Martell's leading her in this lie, but Credit One, isn't that Maurice's business? Wait.
yeah, Credit, yes. That's absolutely
Yeah.
that. That's
So what does it look like in there? Or do you remember
Well, it might look
anything?
different. Now they just fixed it up.
Okay, but then
At the time.
what was it?
Well, I know when you go in, they got this round table, different rooms. But we mostly talked and chilled at the round table.
Okay.
and had our fun in the different rooms.
So within 24 hours, y'all was in another room having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. I mean,
Was anybody else?
I'm not here to judge.
Pause. I do understand and heard the rumors for years that at Maurice's location, allegedly, I'm going to say the rumors were that that's where the jump offs were. Like that's where the things were going down. That's what the streets have been saying. I'm not saying that it's true. So, but here's the thing. To discredit what she's saying right now, it's very easy to be like, oh, yeah, we did it at this place called Credit One. Just saying she could be a fan.
Off the rip, yeah.
Okay.
Who? If you don't mind me asking.
Maurice, and then another time, Maurice's brother.
Micah? They all look alike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'll let you.
So how many times, like, did you see Marsau?
A handful of times.
A handful of times? Okay.
I mean, it's like the length of your relationship.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. It didn't, it lasts about a good few months, maybe about a year.
Yeah.
Oh.
She saw him a handful of times for a year? Okay. Look, just saying. Right, exactly. Embrace says coaxed, coached con artists. It's kind of giving that. Handful of times for a year? Okay.
Okay.
On and off.
Okay.
But
So what was the basic, like, did he take you out? Were y'all in public? Or were y'all just like at Credit One? Like, did y'all
never in
eat?
public.
Y'all was never in public.
At Credit One, we met at the club.
So y'all was about fucking in Credit One.
We definitely was fucking at Credit One.
Okay.
Maurice got cool with my friend.
Okay.
They was hanging out too. I don't know what they had going on, but I do know that was a thing too.
Okay.
And
she not here, so,
Yeah,
we'll leave that at that. Yeah. We here to talk. You're right. Okay.
We might pick her up next time.
Next time, part 2.
But I can't say she was
No.
there with me a couple times that we met at Credit One to talk to Maurice and Marcel. We was
Okay.
Oh, so it was going down at Credit One.
basically.
I've heard about Credit One, but like this is the first time that I'm hearing like a story where I can be like, oh, okay, she told me. I just heard that was somewhere that they take women and obviously get it on.
Do they thing.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it wasn't no beds, but
It wasn't no beds.
we figured it out.
So where were y'all at? Oh my God.
Supposed to figure it out.
Martell Holt.
I'm saying we're supposed to.
Have we figured it out a couple times?
Have we?
No.
SUVs.
Yeah. Let's Martell stop. This not about us. Oh Lord.
Ew.
I understand.
Oh, I want to know how they figured it out.
Okay.
Was the big table? The chairs?
We never did it on the table.
Pause. I just want to say this. We have to remember, yes, I understand that Martell has a child with Coleslaw. However, he also has 4 other children with his ex-wife. They will eventually see how their father conducted himself, both on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but also in interviews like this, or the interview that he did with Tasha K. Are you proud of yourself, Martell? Okay.
But that would have been good.
Damn.
That would have been good.
Girl.
Cold was pretty big.
Yeah. So when y'all on the floor with some
Y'all was on the floor.
It was
hey, that's the best set.
no,
That's
it
some
was
really
more
good
so like chair bend over type vibes, like real quick pumping.
So it was quick. It was not like nothing passionate, nothing up here. I'm making love. It's pump, got a nut, gotta go.
I don't know. Did you fall in love with him?
The way that Ariane speaks tells me a lot about her character. But wait, keep listening keep watching this interview, because her character shows a lot also in this interview. The way she conducts herself as a person, not even just as a woman, as a person, tells you a lot about her character, even if you didn't know anything about her history with Martell.
I'm a person like people because I like people.
Yeah.
So I liked him.
Okay.
I didn't judge him based off the fact that he was fat. I just
You said
chalked
fast?
up to the fact that my coochie was good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
So originally when you first met him, did you know that he was married? Did he have a ring on?
I don't remember him having a ring on,
Okay.
but the way he was moving, I assumed and I picked up on the speculation of it.
He had somebody, you didn't know he was married, but you just know that it was another significant other. Because he been with
the way
How long you been with Tisha, Martell?
What, 16 years?
16, 17 years?
he would never take me anywhere other than that building. So,
Dang, Martell.
he had something going on. So, like,
Okay.
and then with him feel like I got this business building, why would I get a room? Like,
But Martell,
For those that are wondering why Ariana is conducting this interview, if you're just joining us, I did end up seeing a clip or a part of the Instagram Live that Martell did after this interview dropped. And Martell told Coleslaw that Marsau and Tisha said things about her during that field day. So her energy here in this interview is to come at Marsau and Tisha. This is when you talk about an interviewer having a bias, this is where you're going to see it. Because I was wondering, like, why is Coleslaw even doing this interview? Like, nothing was said about you. Martell told her, like, very much like he told Melody, oh, they said some things about you. She probably doesn't even know what exactly actually happened at that event because she wasn't there. And her only reliable reporter is Martell Holt.
is that his business building? I didn't.
No, this is Maurice's.
Oh.
Yeah, Maurice's.
And you gonna let your brother use to get a quick little pump.
Yeah, have a good time. That was
during that time, Maurice would be there. Actually,
So did you see Maurice with another woman? Or was he there?
Let me ask you this. Hold up. Wait a minute. So you mentioned a couple of times Maurice being there. So did you and Maurice and you Marsau do something there?
he didn't do nothing then at the time. But with it being Maurice's building, I feel like Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh.
Because
okay. That's what brothers.
Yeah, he couldn't do that without Maurice. Maurice always.
Pause. In the Instagram Live that Martell, I didn't get to see the entire thing, but I did see people asking Martell, do you have beef with Maurice? And he said he has no beef with Maurice, but things happen. Literally, you see him try to bring Maurice into it. So you guys don't have beef, but yet you're bringing Maurice's name into this mess.
There.
Okay.
But Maurice wasn't necessarily there with the woman. Okay, that you seen.
He did meet a friend.
Right. You did tell us that. Okay.
We hang out, like it would just be me, him, and Maurice. Maurice just be like chilling out in the front. I don't know. So I think there was a lot in together. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we together, we doing some business.
Okay.
That's what men do though. That's what we do.
You gonna like
stop.
Oh, my bad. You gonna edit that part out?
No, we're not. We're gonna keep it all. We're not editing nothing out, Martell. That's what men do. So men do what you mean? Like, elaborate a little bit. Tell us. That's what men do.
Well, I think a person who's cheating, they always got to have
an alibi.
They gotta like if you got a brother, if you got a friend.
So what was your alibi with us? Like what was it? When we were dealing with each other back then, what was your alibi? What did you used to say?
I'm with Maurice. With Marsau. I'm with
it makes sense.
With my other guys.
That's what they did to each other.
Yeah, all right, we looked out.
And you did go home, right?
Oh.
You went home every night?
Every night.
Every night.
And I'm doing
and I was not trying to keep you. That's it is what it is. Okay. So
these two are also talking in this interview. They're talking about their own affair. As you can see, Martell and Coleslaw are talking about their own affair. Proud of it.
How many times did you probably, do you think you seen Marsau? Because you lived in Birmingham, so you came here, right?
This went on for about a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't long. It was long enough.
Right.
To start liking them.
So in your mind, because I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I actually wanted him to be my man.
You did?
I did, but...
How long did it take you to realize that he was married? How long did it take for you to...
Because he was moving weird. But see, y'all was at Credit One, so you knew that about...
How long did it take
quick,
for
girl, because y'all wasn't at Connors.
Hold on.
I'm not done.
Let me ask that question.
I'm not done.
Hold on, let me ask.
Wait.
So how long did it take for you to realize that Marsau was married?
I'm not done. I realized it kind of off the bat because everything he did was just so secretive.
Okay.
He wasn't trying to do nothing else, gonna charge his card or...
Oh, you paid attention to all of that?
Yeah.
As a woman.
He literally just did. He made sure that it was not wrong.
Be
traceable to him. If he did do something for me,
it
had to come from somebody else. Whether it was money or... I live in Birmingham, so he had to pay for me to come and visit. It had to come from somebody.
So-
You wasn't finna pay for it.
Yeah.
So he would, like, somebody else would be sending you money or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Oh,
Or,
he actually-
And that's what married men do. Because Martell, remember that time I needed my car fixed? And I feel like Marsau sent the money. Marsau sent the money that you
That
sent.
was the first time he ever witnessed anything like that happening. But apparently he's been doing it for quite some time.
Y'all.
Or so. But it's just what we do.
Right,
Well, y'all
right.
got
Because
to-
Marsau definitely, whatever it was.
to your single friend or
Well, I don't know the connection. Yeah.
Marshall definitely was.
Yeah.
well, first of all, I'm finna ask you. He was trying to trip you up.
No,
no.
Martell
I-
asked him and Marsau sent it.
But
Yeah.
but no, somebody else sent me the money in the situation every single time, or it was forwarded. It was never direct. So
Okay, because he didn't want no paper trail for his wife, Tisha, to go back and be able.
So did Chantel know then? When exactly? See, this is how you know these are not proper interviewers and they have their own intention, their own motive. And I'm not saying that Marsau Scott is innocent. However, they have their own motive. What are the dates of this relationship? And when did you figure out that he was married? Wasn't that a clue that he wasn't sending you money directly and his homies were sending you money? Okay.
you're
to
right.
look and see. Because I remember
He
that.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
He used to that. He used to.
So, okay, what made you wanting to continue to deal with him, even if you felt like he had somebody else or he was married? Like, what was it that you felt like, I'm going to keep fucking with
It
him?
was a thrill. On top of that, too, I move off the fact that what you got going on with your spouse ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
You supposed to be responsible and
Because you took those vows, and at a point in time in my life, I thought like that too, and then I kind of grew up.
ain't got nothing to do with me. So with me as a woman, caught in crazy as a woman, especially a single woman who ain't got no kids, I live my life, and you don't owe me no respect, like, but you owe your wife respect. And if you disrespecting her, that's not my problem. And I always felt like whenever a woman get mad about a man cheating, you should always go after the man. Why are you going after the woman?
Because they gonna always blame the woman. Because they still ultimately want their family, because it's like,
Fight for your family, don't fight us.
I mean,
Is this the Mistress Convention of Alabama right now? Look, I will say the focus a lot of times is on the mistress when it should be on the man too. But the way that these two mistresses are like, I don't know why they mad at us. Okay.
I ain't do nothing. I'm just existing. And then on top of that too, when I came into the situation, I didn't know he was married. But then when I found out, I'm like, okay,
You
like,
was a little too deep in it already.
yeah, like fix it, figure it out. And then he like, well, I'm not leaving my wife. Cool, but
so y'all had those conversations and he told you, like, I'm not leaving, or you didn't even expect him to say, like,
want him. I didn't want him. Period. I was just enjoying
what it was at the time.
being great. Like it was fun. It was,
What was he whining and dining you? Oh,
he was making me feel at least
yeah, the good mouth.
good enough for me to pull up and be like, hey,
And be at credit one.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
Okay.
be at credit one.
Right, with no bed. Because sis,
Also, here's the other hole, speaking of holes, hole in their lie. So you didn't have a clue that you were the side piece and you were meeting at some random business and not his apartment, not even a hotel. You meeting up at somebody's office, laying it low and spreading it wide on the office table? Okay.
now thinking back, I know you like, no bed at credit one.
Right, it's a whole.
But you know, we live and we learn and we grow.
It's the spot now.
Nah,
Don't
Hush,
act-
Martell Holt.
them chairs.
Nah.
I know you like them chairs, and I don't. That be
I've
hurting
never
my
been to
back.
credit.
No.
I never did any.
Have you ever been to Credit One?
Yeah, for credit purposes.
No,
and-
So have you ever brought a woman to Credit One, Martell?
no,
You've never brought a woman to Credit One?
no, never.
Okay.
Yeah, never.
That's when we know Martell is lying, because anytime he lies, it's like, no, never. Sir, you need to learn how to be a better liar.
And I think the only one I've ever brought around the Scots was you.
Stop before they be on the podcast or a receipt next. Talking about,
No,
got do sitting there.
you can't unless they go lie.
And you stop bringing me around them. I don't know what the dynamic changed or whatever, but you stop bringing me around
I
them.
mean, you got.
Oh, so wait, I'm sure for those that watch Love and Marriage Huntsville already knew, I'm sure Ariane has done a live where she confirmed that she was around the Scots, including Letitia? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We was doing a little too much.
The odds.
That's all that was. Enough of us.
Enough of us, Martell. We're not here for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the Vegas trip. Let's talk about Vegas. Martell?
Sorry. So let's pull out of credit one and let's go to when I met you.
Right.
And I met you in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Marsau, he flew you out.
Yeah, he did.
Marsau, myself, and
So pause. So when he flew you to Vegas, he had somebody else get your flight. He had somebody else send you them. Like, what was it?
No, he got my flight information directly sent to me through the airlines.
Okay.
So literally, he do a good job in that.
Being tracked.
Yeah, being tracked.
I mean, that's what you got to do when you married.
Right. So,
and I hate to.
No,
it's not about us.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
No, I don't want to talk about that. Let's get back to when y'all met. Okay. Vegas. Let's tell us about the Vegas trip. So, Martell, first of all, who was on the trip?
Me, Marsau, and Maurice. We were on the trip in Vegas. And,
okay.
Yeah. I went out there.
Why did y'all go? What was like?
To gamble.
I'm sorry, Maurice. Tomorrow, I was going to not be on your side, but the fact that you've been around a lot of this cheating and you did absolutely nothing. What do you guys believe? Do you believe that Maurice? Well, keep listening to this interview. If you're a member of the channel, I am going to drop the call link for members to be able to call in live chat. We have over 3,000 of you here watching our breakdown and reaction to this Martell Holt and Side Piece Convention interview with alleged Marsau Scott's mistress. We don't know the timeline. We don't know when it happened. Apparently, they were together for like a year. Met up a handful of times. Okay. Let's then continue.
To have a good time.
What did y'all tell your wives? What did you tell your wife?
We going to Vegas. It ain't too much to say.
It was a guy's trip.
Yeah.
What did you tell me? You laughing? Baby?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what you told me.
I'm going. Oh, I know. I'm going to Vegas.
Y'all all was in a room together. How did that work out?
It was me, Maurice, and Marsau.
Marsau.
Or Marsau in the same room.
Hold up. She don't know his name? Marcel? Did they pay her? Did they pay some random woman to be Marsau's mistress? She said Marcel. And Martell had to correct her. Marsau. See, here's the thing. Anytime you have Martell orchestrating anything, please understand it's going to fail. Anything that Martell Holt touches is going to fail because he is a failure at life. And look, I'm not that mean, but he keeps showing us that he is a failure at anything that he touches. Did Celie put a curse on him? Anything you do, look, anything. Go. I'm like, what?
You had your own room with your own bitch.
He has. No, he didn't have bitch. No. He came to gamble. He gambled like
the same thing I did today.
He gambled majority of the time, and then he showed his face when we was like kind of exploring and stuff. But for the most part, Martell was nowhere to be found. I'm not gonna lie to you, he was not. But when he was supposed to be there, I promise you, he was there, and I really do.
That's a mini red flag, but we'll talk about that later. So,
hold on, you missed what she said. She said what? You missed what she said.
She said you were nowhere to be found, Martell.
But then what?
But what?
I said when I needed him to be there, or when he's supposed to be there, he was there. Like, it's certain things that happen that I really, really do appreciate that he was there.
So tell me about something that happened that you appreciate that he was there.
So we ventured out from Vegas.
Okay.
And we went to Ross. I went to Ross.
Okay.
But I remember I wanted something in particular that I wanted to purchase.
Okay.
And I was going to purchase my shit. I didn't care.
Okay.
And then Martell was like, you flew out here. You need to make her pay. You need to pay for your stuff. Her stuff. Why is she paying for her stuff? And Marsau was like, it kind of threw him off, and he was like, okay, he did it, but
he worked under Monaco. You can't expect.
He wasn't trying.
He was the manager of Monaco, Martell.
Yeah, so you can't expect him to be paying shit.
But if you flew me out here,
right?
For my flight.
And see, Martell had enough sense to know to be like pay for Martell knew,
but also he knew what he had going on, so he was also like, you got her out here. Why is she paying for her own shit? Like, that don't make
sense. So y'all was at Ross together,
right?
And he acting like he didn't want to pay.
Girl.
And Martell stepped up and be like, pay. And he paid Martell?
Shit, no.
No, he did, but if he wouldn't say nothing,
He would.
Martell doesn't remember the lie. What is going on here? Like, you don't have to be a body language expert to realize the holes in this story. Okay, I think the amount of holes that are in the story are the amount of holes in Martell's brain. Just saying.
Wouldn't have.
Because he was just straight up like, what? But also, Martell was like, when you had her come to Vegas, she entertaining you. Why wouldn't you pay for the things that she need and the things she got going on? Keep in mind, I also told you, I was fucking with him because I fuck with him. Like, I'm not a money-hungry female.
She
like,
ride or die.
because I fuck with them in the vibes and stuff like that. So, me paying for my own stuff wasn't like a end of the world thing.
Ooh, hint.
But you was at the club and a white guy tried to talk to me. Marsau saw the white man wanted me and was like, go have fun. And I'm like, I'm not sure what type of woman you used to, but you flew me out here. I'm respectful. I'm not gonna go entertain another man when I came out here to entertain you.
Did that make you feel some type of way? Because I wish we would be together, Martell. You wouldn't even be doing all that. You got irritated. That's crazy, Martell.
Very much so. Well, it depends on what man did. It might have been a very wealthy white man.
No, it was a white.
I'm not being with a very wealthy white man, Martell. Stop playing.
Look, I'm a very respectful woman.
Or maybe you
I see you.
Don't play.
I'm not finna disrespect you.
But
I'm finna disrespect you. I'm not finna like go and talk to nobody else. I'm not finna do nothing extra. So I felt very disrespected when he even offered that to be an option to even go do it.
he's probably trying to see your vibe. He's trying to see if you were going to do it. I think it was like a test. And I think you passed the test.
Even if it was a test, why would you offer that to somebody who?
Because see,
What makes sense?
I think
y'all was up at credit one without a bed.
So he thought
Yep. That
no.
because bullshit. So he thinking she didn't even made me get a hotel, and we've been at credit one without a bed. So I'm gonna just see what she on. She might.
Yeah, but you passed the test. I bet you don't think it was a test and she passed the test. Like I'm a respectful woman.
But Martell, so okay, wait, forget all that. Why were you in the same room with Maurice and Marsau? Like I don't understand. Like Martell had his own room. Like were you comfortable? Like what's up?
Excuse me. We had been out the whole entire day. So when it's time to go to bed, I'm not really thinking of it. On top of that too, we in Vegas. You get tired. So I'm like, okay, if you're gonna lay down and go sleep, but we ain't got drunk. And I was having sex with Marsau and then Maurice. I didn't have sex with Maurice. Like, it was...
Oh.
So Marsau got up and then Maurice came?
Did you guys hear what she just said? Did you guys just hear what she just said? She allegedly... First of all, two brothers having sex with the same woman in the same room together? Allegedly.
It started...
So it's like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That
was what was supposed to happen. Now we're here.
Did y'all use protection?
Shit, you real got it. Oh, you can't.
I can't remember.
You can't remember that.
Like we drank. Like I really honestly I can't remember. But
so you had sex with Marsau and Maurice back to back and not even sure if y'all used protection.
Yeah, but
okay, so let's go back. At credit one.
I'm sure we did. Yeah, we did there.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm sure we did.
Okay.
With me being in that mindset and me being lit, I'm pretty sure we did because they are so.
So Martell, they sneak in there?
I'm pretty sure that we did.
Martell, did you sneak in there?
No, I ain't got to.
Martell was gambling the whole time. I'm trying to tell you. I'm so.
Martell is so innocent. He went to Vegas on this guy's trip. Everybody else was cheating and doing all the things, and he was just busy gambling. He did nothing wrong. Martell, if you're going to lie to us and play this game, you got to make it convincing. We don't believe that. We don't.
Seriously?
Martell, what were you doing in Vegas? What did you do in Vegas?
I gambled.
And what else, Martell?
I went to the club.
You okay?
He went to the club with us.
Yeah.
Were you with any women in Vegas?
Well, he went.
A woman. Did you?
It's not about me.
Shit, y'all. Part 2.
I'm really trying to tell you. I really remember. We all went to the club, all 3 of us.
Okay.
But after the fact, when we decided to go to the room, Martell disappeared. He has our room, our situation.
Yeah.
I really do believe he went back down. Keep in mind, we was in Caesar Palace. I'm not sure if you know, but Caesar Palace has a whole casino downstairs. He went to go gamble while we was like turned. So
That's me. Very chill.
no, like he was there when I needed him to be there. But when it was time to like turn up, he minded his own business. Like he was not there to entertain nothing that we had going on. But he did put Marsau in his place a couple times as far as him not looking out for me.
Martell is a ladies' man. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like anytime I had to come out my pocket, Marcel was like, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
Like, it just didn't make sense. See, like you got her out here and she got to pay for something. That's stupid. Like,
Take care of her. That's it.
he was very upset about that.
Okay.
Why are you so stuck on what I did in Vegas?
Because, Martell, we're just having an open conversation, so we just want to talk about everything.
I don't know why Coleslaw feels as if, and I'm not sure if she felt this way when he was married to another woman. Like, do you really believe that Martell is your boyfriend now? Maybe you think that he still doesn't claim you, even up until recently. He still does not claim you. Okay,
We're gonna be honest.
Again, and don't say we.
We're gonna be honest. So if you were with a woman in Vegas or whatever the case may be, we're gonna talk about it.
Okay, some real shit. If he was cheating,
Well, hey,
I love you, but listen, he was faithful to both of y'all. Like, so that true. He was not doing nothing extra.
I guess it would never been faithful to me.
Yes, you would.
How, Martell?
Were you faithful to me?
Of course, baby.
You told me you was faithful for me for 10 years.
Of course, baby. We don't got.
You ain't been with nobody in 10 years.
Right. I told you that, baby.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Moving right along.
I just want to pause here because Nisi in the live chat, shout out to everyone in the live chat, guys. Don't forget to like the video. I'll drop the call-in link for the general audience at 1,000 likes. We have over 3,000 people here, almost 4,000, for our live reaction to this side chick convention featuring Martell Holt. Nisi says, she can't pronounce Marsau's name correctly, shaking my head. Look, I'm not going to sit here and act as if Marsau Scott is innocent and that I don't believe that this man is cheated. However, I feel as if we have to remember who the person is that's telling us and bringing the receipts. Yet they still have not provided any real receipts. The dates, the timelines, nothing has been provided here except a woman claiming to have been with Marsau. Kendra says 10 years of Sido. I can't. All right.
I'm on this.
Where are we?
I'm sorry, I got started something.
Oh, you didn't start nothing, girl. Mm-mm. So, let me ask you this. Did you ever get the impression that he was going to, like, leave his wife for you, or that wasn't even in your mind? Like, you wasn't...
I was just enjoying a good time.
Yeah.
It felt good. It was fun. He looked good.
But what was fun about fucking at Credit One all the time and not going on a date? Because, see, the beginning of us, we had good times. We traveled and traveled and traveled and traveled. And we were... Did we?
Did we?
Did we, Martell?
Yeah, we did. We used to fly. Yeah.
Right. I mean, that was just the beginning of us. Like, so I enjoyed...
We were dating. Yeah, we were... Honestly, we were dating.
We were dating.
Going to eat all the time.
It was not the
Before people knew, you know, who we were very much, very, very public. Nobody knew. You know what I'm saying? So...
I have to say, we do learn probably more about Martell and his affair with Coleslaw than we did about whoever this woman is, Chantel. They were very public before they were on this show. They were very public with their affair. Wow. Martell, your kids will see this one day.
Very much private. And nobody.
Yes, very much. You could, looking at us, you couldn't tell what we had going on. Just people out. So it's just like you were happy.
Probably very much like today. Coleslaw, he still does not claim you. He still does not claim you, Coleslaw. So probably when you guys are out, very much like today, everyone's not looking at you like, oh, that's his girl, that's his wife. They're like, oh, that's probably some girl he's screwing.
You would credit, like, why didn't you Okay.
Here, so that's why I hit different.
Mm.
And then you caught on to the fact that he was married, so you already knew y'all wasn't going to Bread Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't live here. She's so stupid. You know, you're on Bread Street, everybody see you.
What?
But no, girl.
Did you really be seen, or it's like you didn't give a fuck?
I didn't care because honestly, when in the beginning of talking to somebody, you know where it's going. That wasn't like something that I was like, for so stingy that he didn't plan up for me to come see him. So that's how you know that I liked him. Like it was just straight up, hey, I'm here. And he like, oh shit, I'm gonna see you. Like he was.
So it seemed like to me like neither one of y'all made plans. It just came up to the
He's a man with corn and cheap as shit.
Yeah.
That wanna get what he can out of the situation without putting no money in.
Yeah.
That's what I realized about him.
Yeah.
Which ultimately also too would make me, even if he did have a woman, not want to pursue him or fuck with him like that.
Yeah.
Cause he act real cheap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he got a lot of kids and a wife, so sometimes they be cheap, girl.
I mean, well, when you ain't making as much money, you're working at the money co. So it's like you had money too. And then the wife ain't working, so you can't give money.
That's why they so happy to be on TV making up shit. What's your communication with Marsau today? Like, do y'all still communicate? Have you talked to him?
We haven't been talking, but if I want to, I can definitely communicate and reach out.
So wait, before we
call him,
Martell, hush. Before we get to that, what happened for the communication not to be steady? You know how it was. Like what happened at the end?
Oh, after Vegas, I spent money on that trip that I shouldn't have to spend. Like I said, Martell stepped in a lot as far as saying like you wrong, and so I had to threaten him.
So what was the threat?
When I got back to Birmingham and I realized he didn't want to get my money, I decided.
No, I'm so sorry. You say your money. What was your?
When I went to Vegas, I spent money on my bags, my food. If a man has found me out, I shouldn't have to pay for nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like I spent maybe $200 or $300 on that trip that I shouldn't have had to spend.
Okay.
So when I got back to Birmingham, I contacted him like, hey, is you gonna see my money? And he was like, what you mean, what money? And so I decided, also keep in mind, I had a feeling he was involved with somebody, but I didn't know what it was. I decided to look this man up.
Okay.
I never did the whole relationship because he didn't give me a reason to. So I looked it up and I'm like, you're married.
He is, man. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, y'all want to send me your money? My money, my $200-$300, I'm gonna tell your wife. He threatened me. He said, if you tell me.
She was ready to blow up Marsau's life for $200 and $300. Okay. Her lies. Look, I'm not saying that Marsau Scott is innocent, but this woman, it does not sound very credible to me.
My wife, I'm going to come kill you.
He said that?
No, he really did. He threatened my life. And I was like.
Did that scare you?
He don't play about Tisha little linebacker ass.
Oh, what you said?
He don't play about Tisha little linebacker ass.
So I was like, just send my money. We ain't got to worry about shit. Eventually he said that, but he had somebody to go through the process to me because this whole thing has been his no name situation as far as my flight and everything else. So somebody's had to send me the coins.
So you got the money that you last him.
But I threatened his to tell his wife. He's like, you tell my wife, I'm gonna kill you. Like I thought this shit was so fucking funny. Like you got me fucked up.
Because you took him as a joke.
I thought this shit was funny.
But some people will do it.
So did he give you the $300 to shut you up? Did you ever reach out to Tisha?
Shit, no. You just never.
I couldn't tell her either way, to be honest. To be honest, because
how long did it take for you to get your money, though?
Tisha knows what her man does, girl. You wouldn't.
Careful, Ariane. Espos rise.
Stopping nothing.
Somebody else.
Oh, so when you said that,
I had to threaten his relationship.
Yeah.
He literally was awesome. You fuck my life up, I'm gonna fuck yours up. And I'm like, okay, bitch. Like, I don't got a life. Like, I don't got that going on.
You was young, yeah.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
So you haven't talked to Maurice either?
No, after he didn't want to give my money after that trip, we separated. We didn't talk no more. Like,
Sidebar, you notice Ariane said Maurice, not Marsau. And then she responded that, yes, she wasn't talking to him anymore. She don't know who she's talking about at this particular point.
He is he a weirdo. Because why would you put somebody in the predicament to be harmed with knowing that your wife is kind of crazy?
Why do you think his wife is low-key kind of crazy? Because I think she's slow.
Well, the same thing.
Crazy and slow is not the same thing, Martell. Tisha not gonna step.
I feel like if that lady knew me and she had any type of access to me,
She wouldn't be doing anything. I've been on the phone with another woman who has had an affair with Marsau. Tisha up here talking to her, telling her, please don't say certain things. She crazy like what? Because what do you get from that? Because I get slow.
The Marsau doing anything?
How I credit one for a couple minutes.
nah, it was real basic. And they got them, well, he got to do business in motherfucking in the daytime. Nah.
Oh, it was daytime every single time.
It was nighttime. It was all like between 2 and 4 a.m. when we went. We went out. They went
So what
out.
in Vegas? Y'all didn't
2 and 4.
We had sex.
Kinky enough is brother to brother, Martell. You don't think?
First of all, that was my first time having a dick in my mouth and a dick in my coochie. That was fun.
Oh.
Like that. That was new. You know it happened.
Excuse me, because
And I forgot too.
Hey,
I had thought that you were saying that like you had sex with him and then him. No, they was running a
too?
track.
But also, Marsau like, I got
Marceau and Maurice were running a train on you. 2 brothers. Okay.
a man, so.
And you enjoyed it.
Girl, yellow. The fuck?
And what happens in Vegas?
Stays in Vegas. It
Back to
was
Mr. Holt. Tell your truth.
what truth?
Nothing. If nothing happened in Vegas with
Girl,
you, if you was at the
you.
casino.
I cannot tell you what the hell this man did other than go gamble. And he probably lost a lot of money. But besides that, I don't know nothing about right there. I wish I did.
Damn, until this day, today.
If I knew, I would not lie to you.
Oh, I know. You, girl, I know what Martell be doing.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
I know. I just
didn't do
didn't know if he had something else to say.
Nah, other than he's a good man besides his vices. He has horrible vices.
What his vices? What's his horrible vices? How you know?
Gambling.
You saw Ariane. Ariane got a little upset. Vices, talking about Martell's vices. Vices, how you know? Girl, I know you're not trying to be possessive over a man that was married to someone else and still has not claimed you. Look, if this really was a side chick convention, you should ask for your money back. Because you ain't learning a thing from these two.
No, like he's little.
Well, I'm not
talking to you. Oh,
saying-
no, he's talking to you right
I'm
now.
not saying
'cause that's still my problem. I mean, not the coochie, but the
gambling.
I feel like he's
Spill it out.
He's learned.
Admit it, bitch.
He's learned that he can be honest. First of all, no offense to you, but you came in the most awkward place in life with y'all relationship. I feel like he don't have no reason to lie to you.
Yeah, we get a lot of that. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I need you to understand that he ain't got no reason to lie. So,
I mean, he's literally like that with me.
but he is a motherfucker.
Because can't nobody tell me nothing about Martell, because Martell done told me.
Yeah,
I know.
popular though. That
I know.
Go away.
I know.
how you know that though?
That ain't gonna go away.
Like we talk. It ain't
We
like
don't. But like I said, I read.
Have y'all ever talked?
Hold on.
Girl, hell no.
I want to know this.
No.
Pause. Miss Blade in the live chat says Martell hit it too. I'm thinking to myself, like, you guys went on this guy's trip. You're hooking up with all these women. Some are hooking up with the same woman. Are you really telling me that Martell did not hook up with her or other women that they were hooking up with? Martell wants to come across like the innocent party here. And Martell, this is the problem of why people can't even connect with you on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because you refuse to take accountability ever. You had a whole child outside your marriage and you still like, but she cheated first. You cannot take accountability. You have the emotional intelligence of, I can't even say a child, because I feel like a child has more emotional intelligence than you do. Like, you need to seek help. You need to be in therapy. You do not need to be on reality television. You need to not keep studying for your builder's license because you keep failing. You need to be with a therapist. Ariane, that's for your mother to figure out, because this is crazy to me.
Oh, serious.
No, I gotta go back to because dick and mouth, dick and booty was Martell on the side. I just gotta see what these men be doing on these trips.
Not.
Okay.
But no, he told me how much he spent at the gambling place today.
I told you today. I was gonna say, what the?
He ain't even told me.
Me.
He ain't gonna tell me though. Because me. Louis Vuitton. I'm just playing, baby.
All I gotta say is what you want is don't leave it out of the list. Okay? That's all I gotta say.
I never do.
Oh, she know what's up.
I never do.
She don't know what I'm.
Like, oh my God, it's too much, girl.
Girl, That thinking went out the window years ago. It's never too much.
You know, it's just principle with us, Ness.
It is. Yeah. It's not about what it costs. It's principle. Okay. So what advice would you give to females that are like currently dealing with a married man?
Oh, this is the Q&A portion of the Side Chick Convention for those that are just joining us, okay? This is Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville, who says that he has receipts, which we use loosely because you should really provide screenshots and receipts on screen. I know he's not smart enough to edit and put that up, but right now you just have a random person, no timeline of things, telling us a story. Random person. Where are the receipts?
Dealing with the man that you did not know that was married, you know, and then almost kind of like falling for that man, you know, like what kind of advice would you give that person?
Buckle up. Take notes, y'all.
Live your truth and
live your truth.
If you don't know what's going on, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Continue.
But what happens when you find out?
When you find out.
You know what I'm saying? Because in our situation, we were so far gone, but I was never expecting like a relationship out of Martell. It was what it was when we were together. I had just got out of a 5-year relationship.
I'm in this place in my life where I feel like everybody cheat, and I understand why people cheat, and I feel like people need to learn how to be more honest. I'm not in the business of taking nobody man, but also I'm not finna fight a bitch. He don't owe me no respect. He owe you respect. He don't owe me nothing. Only thing he owe me is the time and the motherfucker.
But I still feel like if you're sexually active with the man, he owes you some respect. You don't think so?
Well, I feel like, yeah, he owe me respect.
Because it's like, I mean, he owes you respect. I mean, okay.
People are separating respect from truth. I can be respected, but also without being truthful. The same thing could be the same. It could be the truth at the same time. That happens all the time. That man can love me, respect.
This is what I feared from watching a Martell Holt interview. I felt like I would lose brain cells, and I kind of feel like at this particular point, I'm losing some brain cells. I'm going to have to go make sure I, do some, go have something. I'm going to go take my vitamins or something to return the brain cells.
Let me do everything in his power to be there for me, but I prefer my man to tell me the truth. If you know you're a cheater, if you know you be doing this, that, and the other,
okay,
I'm gonna respect it more from you telling me rather than me having to figure it out. So, do
you believe all men cheat?
Absolutely.
Do you, Martell?
Well, not all men. A good 90%.
Martell, do you believe all men cheat?
I believe a good 90%.
Martell, do you believe what you believe?
I don't believe all men cheat. I don't believe just like I don't believe all women cheat, but a big portion of women cheat, and a great percentage of men cheat.
I can't.
Not everybody, though.
Stop. I will tell you, I think about a good 95% of women are honest and truthful. A good 5% cheat. Men, though, on the other hand, no, I'm just saying because
Martell, yes.
No, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I became a cheater off of circumstance of me knowing.
That's most women. Yes.
So that's where the 5% come in, because a lot of women don't want to cheat. We want to be faithful. We want to be. I've changed based off my personal experiences.
Oh.
It came off of me experiencing stuff. Also, I was a dancer for a little bit. So it was a lot of men I met.
Dancer, like stripper.
Yeah. So I got to meet a lot of men who was married, who would come and literally tell me straight up, I don't think I could tell my wife that I'm coming to the strip club. Even though that's not technically cheating.
Yeah.
Like so many men don't know how to even be men. They don't know how to be honest. Yeah, being honest and talk out that stuff. But us women, let me tell you, shut up, baby. I'm gonna cheat on you tomorrow. You might be on some we be on some dead ass. Like, we gonna cheat you for real.
What happened with you, Martell?
No, that was you. You told me before that she gonna cheat on me, but go ahead.
I mean, if she said it,
believe me.
For what advice would you give?
Let me tell you something. If Martell, who cheated with Ariane, believes that she wouldn't cheat on him, that's the problem. If you cheat with somebody, you can't trust them either. Just say it.
If another woman who's dealing with a married man, but she didn't know.
For me, I didn't know that he had a wife.
Okay.
First, we dealt with each other almost for a year. And so I didn't know that he had a wife. My family was very hurt.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Also, I guess, but too, when you when you found out, it was a little too late.
It was too late
Yeah.
to the point where
Wait, hold on. Is he feeding her lines right now? Oh, Lord have mercy.
you know, I'm gonna have kids, and
Did y'all have good chemistry?
it was amazing, as if he's supposed to be the person for me. And I just knew that we had something, but we never had anything at all, and that really hurt me.
So let me ask you this. Had he sent you the money from Vegas, would you have continued
without the threats.
Had he sent you the money from Vegas, would you have continued to deal with him?
Yeah, because I'm not a money hungry person. I just kind of felt violated with, if I'm going on a flight with a man and this man takes me somewhere, I'm used to everything being 100% taken care of. So for me to have to go out my way to beg for $200 that I spent to come see him, absolutely. But I realize like a lot of men don't respect women who are not after their finances. Like if you one of them women, he a little different. So
yeah,
he thought I was playing, but it was always serious.
Well, we really want to thank you for reaching out. We hope that we have created a safe place for women who have dealt with men, married, just whatever situation that you did. And we just want to thank you so much for coming to sit down. The table is open for our next guest. Have a good day.
Wait, hold on.
It's crazy. I'm loving it.
Wait, okay. They created a safe space as much as Carlos King has created a safe space for Black women on reality television. Oh, gee. Okay. Guys, again, if you're just joining us, we just played I'm going to put in quotes, interview that Martell Holt and his paramour, Ariane, a.k.a. Coleslaw Curry, did with the alleged mistress of his cast member, Marsau Scott. As you know, this all began after Tisha did an interview on Carlos' YouTube channel, alleging that more was said during that field day with that back and forth between Marsau and Martell. And apparently Marsau had brought up the fact that allegedly that Marsau had been with guys and he was listing the name of the guys. Okay? So this is Martell's response, apparently with his own receipts. I have not seen a receipt yet. I didn't get timelines from this interview. And normally I don't even care about this show. However, we're going to recap tonight's episode tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. PST, because now it's giving me different perspective on what did Melanie actually know about Maurice, that she alluded that he had lipstick on his mouth when he got his mugshot. At first I was like, oh, you're reaching. But then I was like, Because in this interview, allegedly, do I believe this woman 100%? No. Do I believe that Marsau Scott is innocent? No. But she alleges that basically the Scott brothers ran a train on her, allegedly. Okay. Guys, if you're a member of the channel, we have dropped the call-in link on the community tab. We're going to take a couple of our callers from our members, but live chat, we hit over 1,000 likes, but we have almost 4,000 of you here. Keep liking the video and be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We don't just talk about reality television here on the Kempire channel. We talk about everything in pop culture, including our shorts. So be sure to check out some of the YouTube shorts that we posted, including an update on Blake Lively and her lawsuit against her co-star. Okay, so be sure to check that out, along with some other updates as well in regards to Diddy. I also have an interview that I did with attorney Stephanie St. Aubin from here on YouTube, Allegedly Stephanie. We talked about Wendy Williams. We talked about Diddy, Jay-Z. We talked about Luigi Maggiano. It was a great time. And if you are subscribed to our podcast, then you already know the audio of that conversation is already available on the Kempire podcast. While you're there, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. All right. Let me just say thank you because we had quite a few super chats that I wanted to get to. All right. And guys, we appreciate the super chats, the Venmos, the Cash Apps, the PayPals, all of that. Thank you so much. Eva's Widow Seat. Thank you so much. Window Seat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hashtag Mac tonight. Damn. Thank you for the super chat. Los de Mayos del Felipe. Thank you for the super chat. 3 drama queens sharing their hallway adventures. I mean, basically, it is like a side piece convention, including Martell. Kendra, thank you so much for the super chat. It says, girl, so uncouth. Ew. Oof. Miss Sparkles, thank you so much for the super chat. Clown convention. It definitely felt that way. I didn't feel like I got anything by the end of that interview. Miss Parker, thank you so much for the super chat. Your Honor, they're leading the win. Luckily, I didn't put on my robe tonight for this. Kendra, thank you so much for another super chat. Kendra says, she didn't know he was married, but no dates and bent over the conference room tables. Be for real. These 3 are disgusting. Mel escaped just in time. I mean, she really did. She really did. D, thank you so much for the super chat. D says, this sounds like a scene from Pootie. Oh, gee. And shout out to the replay crew. Replay crew, we apologize. I know this was a last minute live. You didn't know that Kempire After Dark was coming here to YouTube. Don't forget the Kempire After Dark, a live experience, is coming to Washington, D.C. on Friday, January 24th, then back to New York City on Friday, February 21st. More information on both shows will be available in the description. There is a live stream option for the New York City show. So if you want to see what we talk about there, where we don't have to think about YouTube guidelines or TikTok guidelines and people spilling tea, this is your opportunity to have that experience at the Kempire After Dark live experience. First of all, happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. To those that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Eid, Happy Hanukkah. So shout out to all of you. Okay. AK says the whole interview was gross. It was. All right, live chat. We're going to drop the call-in link for you guys as well. Members, we already dropped the call-in link for you on the community tab. Oh, wait, let me get the link here for you guys. Hold on, please hold. All right, let me drop the call-in link here for the live chat. And again, live for those that are calling in, the opinions of the callers do not represent the opinions of myself, the Kempire LLC, our sponsors. They agree to not use explicit language, not to be derogatory, and they respect the timer so that we're able to get to all the callers. It's almost midnight here in New York City, so I do not plan to be here long. Okay? All right, let's get to some of the callers. All right? Matter of fact, let me actually put up do I have my disclaimer here? I don't have it on this one, do I? Oh, no, here I do. Yes, I do. There we go. Let me just fix it, though, so that you guys can see it. Lord have mercy. That's small. Let's see this. And yes, guys, I will be uploading a audio version of this live recap on the Kempire podcast as well for those that like to take our podcast on the go. All right. And shout out to those of you that have liked the video and shout out to those of you that disliked. We appreciate the watch regardless. All right. Mo Reality's backstage. We're going to bring her up first. Mo Reality, what did you want to share?
Oh my God, I knew I was going to be first for some reason.
Yes.
Lord.
What's going on? Listen. I hope you did not have your son listening to this mess.
No, he fell asleep as soon as your live started. I was like getting him down, like, I need you to go to sleep. But oh my God. So I was here for it when I seen the clip. Like, what? Yeah. I'm here for it because I feel like Tisha has gotten a lot, I don't know, excitement. It seemed like when that energy was directed at Mel. So turn them loose. I don't care. Let them fight. I want to see.
Oh.
but now I'm just judging myself. Okay, in third person. I'm over here like, what is this? What your life has come to? This what was this? What was this? In my mind, I gave them a little too much credit because I thought it'd be a little bit more structured.
Really?
Because I did. Because I'm like, okay, clearly this is some Tasha K production type stuff. So I thought it was going to have just a little bit more structure to it. I don't know. But I'm mad. Because what was this? The name slip, I think she was saying Marsau and Martell. I think she was blending those names. Instead of her messing up her name, because it came when she asked, I'm sorry, I didn't even realize I was on the timer. Because it came when she asked if Martell was there or something. It was, yeah. So I think she just kind of blended their names. But I think he was in.
I mean, we do that sometimes too.
Yeah. And then at another point, though, Coleslaw asked her if Martell came into the room and he snuck into the room too. And she said, He sure did, probably, yup. And then corrected herself when Martell said something. And did you peep when Martell checked her? when he said, well, if the white man was wealthy, he would basically send Ari over there. And then she tried to say something slick, and he was like, don't play with me. You know better. What are we doing? What is happening? So I don't necessarily believe what everything that she's saying, but there is some truth, I think, possibly. With the Ross, the cheat, I'm not spending no money on you. It's kind of believable to me, but did you at least get a credit boost? Something out of the deal? Something.
No,
if
apparently
this is
not.
going to be believed.
Apparently not. She was hitting them up for $200, $300.
$300, girl. For me, it's like, what? If this is going to be true, why did you wait so long to say something? Because you said you wasn't scared when he threatened you.
Yeah.
So what took you so long? I don't know. I'm about to go take a shower. I feel gross.
All right. Thanks, More Reality, for calling in.
Yes, happy holidays.
You too. Take care. All right. We're going to bring up K Unique next. K Unique, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire.
Hey, how are
It's my
you?
first time calling in.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Thank you for the gift membership. I have my coldest water bottle here, and I have my Rose Forever that I won last year from the giveaway.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Every time my mom calls, she's like, what are you doing? Watching Kempire?
Oh, I appreciate the support.
Yes, I love it, love it, love it. I'll go back to the shimmy days.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a list, and I'm going to be quick.
Okay.
So my list of questions, she can't pronounce his name. No bed, bent over a chair, but wanted a relationship. They had amazing chemistry. Spirit flight with no per diem. Scott's never saw Martell with another woman. Q in, she by she in. Sleeping with two brothers at the same time, but not sure about protection. Threatening to expose him for $200. Okay. How long has Coleslaw had braces? Somebody call Dr. Heavenly, please. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for the breakdown. I like those little bullet points. Thanks, KUD. Take care. Oh. Guys, we did drop the call link. If you remember the channel, we did drop the call in link on the community tab. Shout out to our longtime members. Some of you have been members for months, weeks, years. We appreciate your support. Become a member today at teamkempire.com/join. Speaking of a longtime member, we have Miss Sharon backstage. Miss Sharon, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing fine. First of all, was this done on YouTube, this interview?
Mm-hmm.
YouTube should take her off the air for the explicit language.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That was gross and not proper. I don't believe that girl. I believe she's lying. I think it's one of Coleslaw's friends that they put her up to doing that. And I believe that Martell may have paid her $200 or $300 to do it, but to do that interview. I believe it's all lies.
Yes.
And if she was trying to tell some type of truth, she really sold herself short. I wouldn't tell anybody about this experience because it was degrading to her character. That tells us she has no coup. She don't care about her body. And it was degrading. And for Coleslaw to even suggest that women should learn how to be a good side piece is gross.
No.
And I have many more other things, Kempire. That was disgusting, but I'm going to get off because my time is up.
Thank you, Miss Sharon. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, Unique, you have the same water bottle as me. Mine's in the dishwasher. Amy J's backstage. We're going to bring her Amy J up. Amy, what did you want to share?
Oh my God. I don't know what I just watched, but it was just awful. Hey guys. Hey everybody. It's late. I'm a little sleepy, but all I can think is Melanie had 4 children with him. That poor woman. That's all I could think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because then Coleslaw, oh God, she has a child. They have siblings with Coleslaw. Oh my God, that whole family, that whole situation. But I have to say, I do believe that he cheated with that woman. Because I think the Scotts are low down, dirty, snakes in the grass, gutter snipes, if that makes sense. I believe they all swing that way. And I think they enjoy spending time with women of their flock. And I just feel sorry for the women that are involved in the situation. That is all. Bye.
Thanks,
Good
Amy.
night. Bye-bye.
Not the flock. Miss Beverly's backstage. We're going to bring Miss Beverly. Miss Beverly, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire. First, I want to tell you thank you for putting that on for me because I would have never watched her channel to see it myself. I would not give her a view. And this woman, in an effort to try to bring Marsau out, call people out, because I only caught probably the last 10 minutes or so. Does she know what she's doing to herself? That's not a good look. And Ariane, what is she doing? Now, this man has called her a peasant publicly, said he told her from the beginning he was married, which we all know Martell lies, but it was just crazy. This is the craziest partial interview. Well, you can't even say interview. I'm using, the quotes because that wasn't an interview. They are dumb, dumber, and dumberer. You remember those? It is crazy. But I just wanted to come, like I said, I wanted to tell you thank you for viewing with us. Have a great holiday season.
You too.
And I'll be watching In the Bushes tomorrow. You're live because I haven't talked to you in a minute.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Beverly, for calling in. Take care.
All right, take care.
Bye. I almost forgot. I have to recap tonight's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Lord have mercy. That's why I had to do a separate live because there's just too much that we had to unpack and review in this video. But we will be live tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. The link is already available. So if you're not subscribed, if your notifications aren't on, or you haven't set a reminder because don't rely on these notifications. Okay? All right. Reclaimed Roof is backstage. Reclaimed Roof, what's going on? You're muted, Reclaimed Roof.
I mean, oh my God, Kempire, you give me so much joy. You are definitely worldwide. I swear to God, you're gonna get 1 million views. Shay Shay's got nothing on you. You are amazing. You made my night. Happy Christmas.
You too.
You are the one.
Thank you.
Can you believe the cheek? I was like, what is this? Side piece convention. It was hilarious. You are the best. Because like that other lady said, I would not have been watching had it not been you streaming it. That was hilarious. I've never laughed so much. And then they want to interview somebody else. I want Miss Wonder to come on.
Oh.
That would be the best. Well, anyway, Kemp, I'm going to let you get off. You gave me so much joy, and thank you for tonight. It was well needed. Thank you. You're amazing.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
You too. All the best.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye. You guys are so funny. All right. We're going to take a couple more calls, guys, because it is almost midnight here in New York City. So I won't be on here much longer because I have to get up early tomorrow to rewatch Love and Marriage Huntsville and talk about the girl that talks through her teeth and recap the episode. We got a lot to talk about there. But I'm glad I kind of watched this one because it kind of makes me think, what does Melody know? What does she know? All right. We have Kicking It with Courtney backstage. We're going to bring her up next. Courtney, what's going on?
Hey, Kempire.
Hey, how are you?
I just want to say this was the interview from the pits of Hades. Ariane was having like some side chick coalition, a safe haven for side chicks. This girl, I honestly feel like the girl they interviewed does not know who she cheated with. I think she took a bus to Bessemer and they took turns on her. I think she was all of their side chick. I think she was like some back page chick that they would call up and take their turns. Ariane, I don't know who gave her cue cards and a mic and told her she could get up there and interview, but she was giving me very much, she turned the interview from an expose of Marsau into like, what the hell did Martell do on this trip? It was a hot mess. She's never been his wife or girlfriend. Martell and Ariane are a match made in heaven. I wish they would ride off into the sunset together and never be heard of again. On needs to come in and just do away with this cast. It's a hot mess at this point. But I do want to say I am glad to see Martell and the Scotts go at it. I think they deserve each other. They deserve everything we do for each other. And I'm here for it.
Okay. All right, Courtney. Thank you so much for calling in. Look, I mean, what I got from this interview as well, a little snippet that came out in regards to Ariane saying that she used to hang out with the Scotts, meaning Marsau and Letitia. So when Dr. Shanita was calling Letitia the ops, I think that's what she meant. Noah says, not the bus, the Bessemer. All right, we have Paula backstage. We're going to bring Paula up next. Paula, what did you want to share in regards to this sad quote interview?
So, Kempire, I had to talk to you again.
Yes.
I'm the one with the husband over here in Arizona. So hopefully you forever remember me, Paula in Arizona with her crazy self.
What's going on, Paula?
There is nothing else I could say because I'm coming behind everybody else. So I'm going to keep it light and keep it fluffy. At the end of everything that everybody said, it ends with "and a partridge in the pear tree." She didn't have no bed. What's wrong with her head? Martell in them small clothes. All these, and a partridge in a pear tree. I mean, there's nothing else to say. These people have no morals. They have no scruples, no standards. There are children involved. This stuff is hard coded, so it's out there forever.
Yeah,
and I just don't even understand what kind of woman would even put herself in a position like that, where she would publicly say that she was bent over, no bed, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Partridge in a pear tree.
That's all I got for you. But I love you, and I love your little dance. I live for your little dance at the beginning and your facial expressions. And tell the wrench ladies, I'm sorry for the capital letters or the cussing or whatever. Tell the wrench ladies, I'm sorry. But this one was a little rough on us. So tell the wrench ladies, we sorry.
Okay, thanks, Paula. Thanks for calling.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night and happy holidays.
You too.
Bye. Happy holidays, guys. Okay, we're going to take one last caller, and then I am going to go take a shower and go to bed so I can get up bright and early and rewatch that hot mess of a Love and Marriage Huntsville. And what the hell is going on with Bell Collective? I have not been recapping it or watching it, and I did see that there was some sort of fight between the husbands. Is that what Carlos is doing? Are we shocked that show that was supposed to be about rebuilding that strip that in that area? Are we shocked that I was turned into black people fighting on television for ratings? Okay. Shady Gal's backstage. Shady Gal, what's going on? And why is that your picture?
Because that is exactly how I feel.
Oh.
Baby, after listening to that, I was like, now ain't this some BS? I cannot use cuss words because I understand monetization.
It's too late for that at this point.
Because clearly Braceface don't understand that with all the words she was spitting. Like, girl, you not getting a check from this. I don't care how many people was watching.
Yep.
And you're not that popular enough to get that many people because you clearly don't have enough money to buy an actual actress. You picked up some side little hoe off the side of the road, fed her a couple lines, maybe a crack pipe or two, and was hoping that she could get up here and tell us a tall tale. Because I knew it was a tall tale because every time Martell lied, that shirt got tighter and tighter. He was busting out of them. Look at them man's titties just all over the place. Just lying. How you lying before Jesus' birthday? How you lying this bad before Jesus got here? He was brought frankincense and myrrh and gold, not lies, foolery, dysfunction. Like, what are we doing here? Like, Martell, if you really had the tea, after all these years, you would have been shot the gun. You wouldn't have waited this long.
That's true. Marie said the same thing. But
it's the truth.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Shady Gal. Thank you so much for calling in.
Have a great one. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays
Get
to
some
you.
rest before you review this hot mess of an episode. Because who child?
Yeah, it's gonna be a live one tomorrow. Thanks, Shady Gal.
You
Take
need
care.
some rum and that eggnog.
All right. Have a good night. Bye. Okay. Final thoughts on this, y'all. Again, I'm not sitting here acting as if I think that Marsau Scott is innocent. I do believe that Marsau Scott has been unfaithful to Tisha. And I think Tisha knows that he has been. Have they decided to look past it? Have they decided to have other rules within the relationship? Maybe. That's their business. However, we have to remember that Martell Holt has no credibility in anything, not on reality television, not as a husband, not as a potential witness, not as a house builder. He has no credibility. because he still has not passed the builder's license test. Okay? And the fact that we watched this interview together and we're seeing Ariane react to the Scotts because she believes that they talked about her during this field day the same way that they accused the Scotts, Martell accused the Scotts of talking about Melody. So she ran with that narrative, being very much what a side chick would do. Run with the narrative. I'm gonna stand by my man when your man never claims you. That might be your my man. He's like, yeah, this girl I have a baby with. That's how he treats you. That's how he has talked about you to the public. Look, I'm not going to sit here and act like I am perfect and, holier than thou. But let me tell you, watching this interview once and then twice, I'm just like, from the language to just like no integrity in regards to what you put out there on the internet. And you have children. Ariane has a kid. Martell has 5 kids that will eventually see this. And no matter if you take it from your YouTube channel, it will be here. It will be on other people's channel where people have talked about this. It will exist throughout time. And Martell, you have kids old enough to find it. They could be watching this right now. But you take no accountability. You've learned nothing. And that is very, very sad. And this is why it's important, when deciding who you're going to have children with, that you're very mindful of the individual that you have children with. Because unfortunately, Melody has to co-parent with this man, at least for another. How old is little mama? It's got a ways to go. Got a ways to go. Either way, I wish everyone, except the people that we just reviewed in their interview, I wish everyone else the best of luck. The best of luck. Oh yeah, Ariane has 2 kids. Thank you, Roz. You can tell I'm not that invested. Okay, I forgot she has another kid, but the other kid is not Martell's. All right, guys, we're almost at 1,400 likes. Don't forget to like the video. It's easy and it's free. Baby girl Josie, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, Coleslaw and Marty is a nasty little couple that does nasty things. Oh, goodness. Latoya, thank you so much for the super chat. Latoya says, hold on, that woman described life as a street worker. Damn. Well, all things are possible. Look, all things are possible. I'm sure this is not over. We have to remember, they filmed the reunion, right, already for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So none of this will be featured on this reunion. This will probably be on the next reunion. And someone told me last week that Kimmy came out and said that some of the things that we will see this season were not addressed at this reunion because they did not see the episodes at that particular point. What in the ghetto? Oh, Oprah, is this going to be your legacy? Oprah? Lord have mercy. All right. Anyways. All right. Thank you guys so much for the super chat. Shout out to our King's Guards. Shout out to those of you that have become members tonight. Shout out to those of you that sent in super chats. We appreciate your support. Shout out to those of you that sent in Cash App, Venmos, PayPals. Shout out to those of you that are coming to my Washington, D.C. show next month. Those of you coming to the New York City show for Black History Month. All that ticket information is available in the description. The live stream option is available for New York City. Go get your tickets today if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys. I will see you tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. PST for our Love and Marriage Huntsville recap of tonight's episode. Replay crew, be sure to let us know your thoughts on this damn interview and what everyone else had to say as well. Hope you guys have a great night. And if I don't see you before then, because some of you are probably traveling and heading out for the holidays this week, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Eid, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, or just happy life. Hope you guys are doing well. I will see you all in the next one. Good night, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Kempire here on the Kempire Radio Podcast. As always, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And for everything Kempire Radio, head on over to KempireRadio.com.